Tank Vince out on social media and tell me, about what's right and what's wrong.
They wanted everybody to see his name on the wall just like everybody else,
One thing I learned from my pops was you don't need no gang, you don't need a group of people. Now when I see a group, somebody in a group, I feel like they soft.
He a coward. Every time he gets hit, even in the gym, he jumps out the ring like a little, and he does that time. He just acts like he's tough right now. Now to say some as gang shit, man.
Floyd Mayweather strongly defended Calvin Ford and criticized Gervonta "Tank" Davis for not showing enough gratitude or respect. Mayweather pointed out that he had provided Davis with everything he needed to succeed and stressed that if anything went wrong, there should be no hard feelings. He made it clear that Davis' success, both as a fighter and an entrepreneur, was due to the opportunities Mayweather had given him. Disrespecting those who helped him along the way, he said, was simply not acceptable.
Things go wrong and you're not with me no more. You don't have nothing bad to say about me because I put you in a position to become an entrepreneur or to become a boss.
Calvin Ford has been Gervonta "Tank" Davis' trainer since he was a child, helping him grow from a promising young fighter into a world champion. But Ford's role has been much more than just a coach. He's been a mentor and father figure, guiding Davis both in and out of the ring. Despite this close bond, tensions have risen as Davis faces criticism for not showing enough gratitude to those who supported him. This has led to a heated debate among boxing fans, with many questioning Davis' loyalty and respect for the people who helped him get where he is today.
When we first started, man, it was nobody in the gym, man. How would I sit there and say one kid and another kid and another kid, and they seen the love that we was giving. It's everybody keeps thinking it's boxing. It's not boxing. It's basically giving them an opportunity to be themselves.
Yeah.
And I always preach that because I sit there and tell them all the time. I say, all that's gonna get old, so I need y'all to grow up quick.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So when we in the gym, we're not just teaching boxing, we teaching life.
Right.
What are you gonna do to me?
Nothing.
And y'all seen the results.
Seen the results.
You seen the results of it. Everybody kept saying it was this, it was that, you know what I'm saying? And they only found increments of it. You know what I'm saying? But it spoiled the win.
Exactly.
It spoiled the win, but like I said again, Ron can fight.
Yeah, see, and that's what I was going to get to.
Calvin Ford has played a crucial role in Gervonta "Tank" Davis' life, not just as his trainer but also as a mentor and father figure. Their bond started when Davis was a young boxer trying to make it out of the tough streets of Baltimore. Ford's support was key in helping Davis grow, turning him from a promising talent into a world champion. Looking back on their journey, Ford often gets emotional, recalling the times when a young Davis would turn to him for guidance whenever he faced obstacles.
This trim really hit me right here. Never thought in a million years, but Kenny used to always say, yo, Young is special, man. He's special and you guiding him right. So he used to always say, Coach Calvin, Coach Calvin. Right now I'm hearing that voice in my head.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis' rise in boxing is a clear reflection of his hard work and the powerful mentorship he received. Growing up in the tough neighborhoods of Baltimore, Davis quickly caught the attention of the undefeated Floyd Mayweather Jr., who recognized his immense potential. Under Mayweather's guidance, Davis' career took off, establishing him as one of the most exciting talents in the sport. The blend of Davis' natural skill and Mayweather's strategic advice created a powerful duo that dominated the boxing world.
What he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't follow him for stand to himself, things like that. But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. You know what I mean? Ain't no bad blood type shit. And a lot of people think like when I be tweeting on Instagram, I be mad. I just be talking shit.
You've been tweeting a lot more recently, bro. Why is that?
Yeah, 'cause I'm in camp.
Yeah.
I'm in camp, man. If I wasn't in camp, I wouldn't be tweeting.
So what does that mean? You're angrier now? You're trying to talk more?
Yeah, I'm angry. Yeah.
I respect it, bro. I respect it.
In the fight against Lamont Roach Jr., many expected Gervonta Davis to perform at a higher level, but he didn't quite live up to those expectations. Calvin Ford, known for his honest evaluations, pointed out that Davis missed key opportunities to take control of the fight, allowing it to stay more competitive than anticipated. This serves as a reminder of how important it is to take advantage of crucial moments in a match to dominate and secure a clear victory.
First, as someone who was at Barclays Center when Tank won his first title, till, you know, when he sold out Baltimore, when he sold out Barclays the last time, when he sold out DC, I was at all of those fights. Explain to me the popularity and how it has soared for Gervonta Tank Davis.
You can turn the camera over there now. There it is. This is our next generation fighter. You know, when I sit back and watch Floyd when he retired, I actually see Gervonta Tank Davis doing it now. You know, he's going to carry this next generation to where they need to be at.
How important, though they're not working as much together now, but how important was it for Tank to learn?
That was the blessing. That wasn't my work. That wasn't Tank work. That wasn't Floyd work. It was the stars, the moons, or whatever, bringing them together to create greatness, so we can have this greatness carry us to the next generation.
You showed humbleness on stage at the press conference today, giving it immense props to the guys at the other side of the table, to Tank, to Goosen, to...
I grew up off the legends of what they did when we was watching boxing, when they said boxing was great. Boxing still is great.
Calvin Ford has always emphasized that while mentors offer valuable guidance, a fighter's success ultimately depends on their natural talent and destiny. He points out that no one person can take full credit for Gervonta Davis's accomplishments, as Davis's potential was clear long before any outside influence came into play.
Matter of fact, before they stopped it, I said every time I stopped somebody, I called it out, didn't I?
Every time he come in the corner and talk to him, and I said, yo, what you doing? He'll look this way, he'll look this way. He's about to stop.
Cause I start touching them more and more.
We wouldn't even give him the credit for one of the smartest boxers.
That was a beautiful boxing display.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Smart. That's what I call it. You wasn't looking for the knockout, but you was placing this shit.
Yeah, he already seen it.
He said, I can't get hit. Difference. And Tank was holding the conversation. Tank said, yo, how about Tank can't, every fight Tank come and tell me, I'm going to knock him out.
The bond between Gervonta Davis and Calvin Ford goes beyond just their professional relationship. Davis has mentioned that Ford has an amazing ability to predict his moves in the ring, knowing exactly when he's about to take control of a fight. This deep connection highlights the years of working together and the strong mutual understanding they've built, which has been a key part of Davis's success.
In my mind, this is why Gervonta Davis struggled that fight, so just roll with me for a second, you'll see where I'm going. I don't know if y'all noticed it right away, but I noticed it. Calvin Ford was not the head man in the corner, which I didn't really understand. And before the video continues, go ahead to the follow button, because we're about to deep dive into this and we post every day. Calvin Ford was not the lead man who's been with Gervonta since he was a damn near child. Honestly, since he was a child. Why would you do that? I don't know if they were underestimating the fight. I don't know if they were just trying to change it up and try something new because this wasn't a huge opponent. I don't know if there's something wrong with Calvin or Calvin's not going to be there. I don't know. But that was damn stupid. Because you notice when shit started hitting the fan, guess what voice popped up on that screen? Put his head through ropes and Calvin started coaching. When Tank's eye messed up, guess where he looked? He didn't look at that other corner man. He looked for Calvin Ford. Also, Tank talked a lot during this fight. It was a little bit of a different Tank than we've seen. He was chirping with the fire, which isn't new. He was arguing with the ref. He seemed not composed. I feel like that would have been different with a Calvin Ford in his corner. Because I'm gonna be real, the advice that his corner was giving him was dog shit. Yeah, he won the fight, but let's be real, he shouldn't have won that fight. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I think that definitely played a role, and I feel like if Calvin was there, it would have been a little different. But yeah, not a good boxing night from Tank, and this is from a Tank fan, so.
Floyd Mayweather, who has been a major influence in Gervonta Davis's career, expressed his disapproval of Davis's decision to part ways with Calvin Ford. Mayweather stressed that Ford was a crucial member of Davis's team and had a deep impact on his success in the boxing world.
He hit me. One day I was in camp with Tank, and he had his little daughter, and he said, take a pop right there. You know what I'm saying? And it made me broke down inside. And I was like, damn. And when I look at him now, I still hear little Tank, but I know he's a grown man now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it just shows you the work and the years that you put in. Grooming an individual to become what he's going to become.
Yeah. And I'm sure you're proud of all of the fighters that you...
Man, you just don't know. And I can't wait to see the next generation to come.
In a surprising turn of events, Gervonta Davis decided to part ways with Calvin Ford, a move that shocked many. Ford wasn't just a trainer, he had dedicated his life to shaping Davis into the champion he is today, playing a significant role in both his personal and professional development. Davis has expressed a desire for more independence in his career, stating that he doesn't need a team and believes that having one can make fighters soft. He feels that being on his own brings greater clarity and personal growth. This shift in perspective marks a change in Davis's approach to his career, prioritizing self-reliance over traditional support systems.
One thing I learned from my pops was you don't need no gang, you don't need a group of people. Now when I see a group, somebody in a group, I feel like they soft. Like my first instinct, y'all saw. If you look at a gang right now and you actually look, don't even be like that if they by themselves. They just need that click. And when you by yourself, you can see more. See way more.
Fellow boxer Rolando Romero has openly criticized Gervonta Davis, accusing him of pretending to be tough but backing down when real challenges arise, even during training sessions. Romero has made it clear that he wants to fight Davis, claiming that Davis has been avoiding the matchup. This public challenge adds more pressure to Davis's career, as he now faces criticism not just from former mentors but also from fellow boxers in the boxing community.
And he just fucking acts tough, that's all it is. Yeah, he's a fucking phony. He acts tough, he always acts tough when he with a group of people, but when he by himself, he a bitch. He a coward. Every time he gets hit, even in the gym, he fucking jumps out the ring like a little bitch. And he does that shit all the time. He's a fucking bitch. He just acts like he's tough right now. Now he's trying to fucking say some fucking stupid ass gang shit and stuff, man.
Analysts, like Showbiz the Adult, have suggested that Gervonta Davis might have a bully complex, implying that his tough exterior could be hiding deeper insecurities. This theory suggests that his outward confidence may be a way to cover up personal doubts.
Gervonta doing this shows that it wasn't an outside strange occurrence, that it may just be a part of his DNA. For him to get hit in amateurs and then take a step back and take a knee when he obviously wasn't hurt, it just shows to me that instead of gritting it out, all right, and possibly get knocked out or taking those chances, he'd rather take a knee to disrupt the momentum and then start over. That's how I'm taking it. It can be a great strategy, or it can be the bully complex. That when you meet somebody and they're not fearing you, or they're not retreating or backing away from you, and they're showing poise and the ability to withstand your output and give some back, like any book, they kind of unravel.
Leonard Ellaby, CEO of Mayweather Promotions, has publicly supported Calvin Ford for Trainer of the Year, highlighting Ford's major contributions to boxing. Ellaby's endorsement emphasizes Ford's vital role in developing top fighters, including Gervonta Davis.
Roger never got Trainer of the Year when Floyd was Fighter of the Year. His dad never got Trainer of the Year. So, I've been openly expressing that. And I think it's time that Calvin gets his just due.
Critics have accused Gervonta Davis of avoiding high-stakes fights, calling him a coward afraid of losing. Specifically, Davis has been criticized for making excuses to avoid a fight with Shakur Stevenson, a matchup many believe would be a real challenge and a true test of his skills.
Shakur Stevenson. Shakur might have better defense, but at the end of the day, I still think we haven't seen the best Tank Davis. That's what people always power. We still haven't seen the best Tank Davis. And Shakur, for the most part, he comes forward. Tank Davis, all he takes is one shot. He's a very patient fighter. He doesn't throw a lot of shots, but every shot he throws, he makes them count.
One more question before I go. Why not fight Tank at 135?
Tank ain't gonna fight him, man. He's not gonna fight him.
You gotta realize with Tank, he on that other side where he gonna, act
Take
like
on the cupcakes. Now let's say it.
Man, I'm quite sure Tank can fight you.
So you saying he don't want to put that record up?
Look,
Shady. I know Tank, man. I know Tank, Shady.
I know Tank too.
Let him talk. Go ahead.
Hey, I know Tank too, and I know for a fact at the end of the day, like, he is not jumping into no fight with me. Like, that's a whole different type of atmosphere. That's not like fighting or saying.
So basically, you telling me Tank's scared?
I ain't gonna say the man scared. I'm just saying for a fact.
So what
I know he not jumping in the ring with me.
Ryan Garcia has publicly accused Gervonta Davis and his team of being cowards, claiming they are afraid to fight him again. Garcia argues that for a rematch to take place, Davis's team would need more than just money, suggesting that they lack the courage to take on the challenge.
That why do you think that they're going to spy on the camp?
Scared, man.
But what have you seen that makes you think that?
Their actions. I don't need to see anything. Look at what they're doing.
You've seen people that's just suspicious.
Oh, the claws. I don't care though. I allow them there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about it. It's not going to do anything. I will give him my whole playbook. He will not stop. You know, there's sometimes as a fighter you just know how to fight. So when I'm in there, what he's seen may not what's going to be in front of him. It's just, this is fighting. This is boxing.
Throughout his career, Gervonta Davis has greatly benefited from the guidance of both Floyd Mayweather and Calvin Ford.
See the head. Stop head hunt. That's how you get the head. I need the 10, 11, and 12 on the unofficial. He's down. Okay. He said unofficial. On the unofficial. I gotta be honest with you. That's what you want. You want from me. Hey, that's what you want from me. You don't want nobody lying to you. So I'm 100 with you.
He said on the unofficial, not the real card here. Keep picking your shot. You took that round off.
That's my job. I'm 100 with you. Well, that was fast.
When Gervonta Davis decided to part ways with Floyd Mayweather, Calvin Ford explained that the split wasn't permanent and was simply a business decision. He emphasized that their bond is still strong, referring to them as brothers.
So we talked about Tank in the business now. There's talk that he could be leaving Mayweather promotion. He said he was to Brian Custer that, you know, this is his last fight.
Everybody missing, he's leaving. It's business.
Right, for sure.
If it's good business, we're going to do what? Business. For sure. We're not leaving each other. It's just not on contract.
Okay. So you're still going to do business with Mayweather?
Got you.
Right.
You have to do business. They brothers.
Right.
They brothers. And you got to remember, they the best in boxing. You got Al and Floyd. Come on.
But it's just good. How excited for you for him to have that flexibility?
It's good because Canelo do it. Garcia did it. It's been done.
Right.
It's been done. You know what I'm saying?
In a recent interview, Calvin Ford discussed his departure from Gervonta Tank Davis's training team for the Lamont Roach Jr. fight. He expressed his hope for Davis to continue growing, highlighting the importance of having someone who can effectively challenge him and push him to reach new levels in his career.
What's the best for him? I'm hoping that he do what I need him to do. You know what I'm saying? You see how I asked him, are you ready? You know what I'm saying? Because I need somebody that's going to really push that so I can see different levels of it. This time I had a chance to step back. Everybody keeps saying, they changing up stuff. No, we ain't changed up anything. It's the same thing we always do. You know?
Going into the training camp, how was it? Or you said you stepped back a little bit. Well, how was it? Splitting the time. How's it going to be splitting the time to
no, this
Saturday
is something
night?
that we do all the time. You know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all know all I gotta do is speak. Man, take out history since I was a kid. When I stepped in the gym, B said, "Yo, I'm glad you here now." He watched it and said, "Boom," and I see the light take. I just can't wait to see all of that come together. Fight night.
How's going back to being in the corner? How do you see Gervonta right now? Just being in camp, because at first when we talked to him in the press conference, he was very open about retiring and he was done. And now he said that
y'all have to understand. He a young man. He have a family. He want to do something. Enjoy something. Don't take some time. I took a little bit of time off. You know what I'm saying? It refreshes. Get you back on that boom. So tonight, he had a chance for me not being around him a lot. You know what I'm saying? I stepped in and I seen how he missed me and how I missed him. You know what I'm saying? I just can't wait to see.
Gervonta Davis has hinted at wanting to move in a new direction, suggesting that having fewer people around him would lead to fewer problems. This reflects his desire for a more simplified approach to both his career and personal life, focusing on self-reliance and minimizing outside influences.
Tank don't fuck with Coach Cal.
Talk about the chick.
When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always saw, and Tank just brushed him off like, fuck out of here, nigga. Whoop, excuse me. Fuck out of here, nigga. Now it seems like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank over here, he go to this nigga and watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up and like, our conversation is a secret. I don't want him to hear it. Type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank?
they really don't fuck with each other. Like, what? And he brushed him off again, like, don't touch me type shit. Like, you see?
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.